I was going to my friend's house up in Temecula. It was on Christmas Eve. I was just going up there to hang out for a few hours. I was driving up a road which has a cliff to the side. I was going up a mountain, and as I was driving up, I noticed there was a vehicle on my peripheral vision to the right with the lights, the brake lights vertically. So the car was on its side. The weather was pretty bad. It was raining, so I drove off as far as I could because there was no shoulder, and then I ran back down the hill. When I got down to the bottom, I noticed there was a lady inside crying. So I backed up, I pulled my phone out, I called 911. When I called 911, they asked me numerous questions. There was a vehicle that had stopped and asked me if I needed help. I gave my phone to that person, and I told them to finish the phone call, and I ran to the vehicle.
You know, asking to God to send me some help because I was very afraid. Was when I heard somebody was knocking the window, and I saw him, and he helped me to get out from the car. I thought, and my mother thought that, you know, was an angel that God sent me to save my life.
I jumped on the top of the vehicle, which was the passenger side. I opened the door, and I couldn't really see the victim. There was smoke. She was crying and in shock. I then told her to unbuckle her seat as I leaned down there, and I basically just pulled her out of the vehicle from the passenger side, which was the top, and then put her on my shoulder and pulled her across the road to the gentleman that helped me his vehicle, and later in the back of his vehicle until the EMTs and the fire department showed up. At the time when I did that, I didn't notice that the vehicle was basically on a cliff on its side, and there was a tree that it had hit that's impeded it from falling off the cliff. But
the same thing, you know, thank you. He saved my life, and you know, in the special, you know, that day I was it was Christmas, day before Christmas. For us, we celebrate the 24th, and was a very special occasion for us. And that day I spent all day in the hospital, but I want to thank him because, you know, I feel like he saved my life, and I have a lot of more Christmas to be together with my family.